Hello everyone, welcome to Chirag ASP.NET C# tutorial. In this video, we are going to learn how to send email to single or multiple addresses with to and CC and BCC using smtp.gmail.com in ASP.NET C#. First, what is to? To is the direct address where we are sending to mail. CC is the carbon copy where we are sending to mail to the copy of the mail to them, and BCC is the blind carbon copy. So next, so we'll go through the two steps. First is create application. Second is configuration of app password. First, let me create the application. So for that, we need the internet connection for your system for the sending mail, email ID of any of the providers such Gmail, Yahoo, or your organization of email ID where we can send the emails. And third is SMTP details. So using the simple mail transfer protocol, we can send the email to particular address. First thing, we will let us create the application to sending the email. First, go and start the Microsoft Visual Studio, whatever the version you have. So start that. So there is the option start, then all programs, then you can start. So I'm going to the start menu, then there is a Visual Studio. All programs you will get a Visual Studio. Just click on the Visual Studio. There is a Visual Studio. Then whenever you will click, it will open the Visual Studio. Then next, create the website. So go to the file, new, and there is a website. C# ASP.NET empty website. Then if you want to change the name of your application, then you can change it, and if you want to change the path also, you can browse and change the path. I'm not going to change that. Give some name, so I'm giving the name for that. Send emails to CC and BCC. Okay. Let me click on OK. Go to the Solution Explorer. So send emails and to CC and BCC is created. One file is created default, that is a web.config. This is the configuration file for the website. Next, we are going to create a page. So right click on your website name, go to the add new item. We are not using any master page. Click on website web form. We're not using master page, so with master page, without master page, we want to select, we will select only web form. There is a name of the application. If you want to change, then you can change it, otherwise leave it blank, same. And here I'm going to insert checkbox. I'm just selecting the checkbox on place code in separate file. I want the code side file, that is a .cs file, in the separate. So click on add. Let me check. There is a C. One more file is created. That is a code side file. So first file, the SPX file, let me create the page, some form. First h1 tag, and emails to email to CC BCC. Send test email to CC BCC. Next, let me create a label for the error message. So I'm going to LBL FSG. I'm giving some ID. Unique should be important here. And why I'm going to renaming this for the easily I can recognize the ID, why I am using this ID for. Next, I'm taking one more label, that is txt to here I'm writing to in bracket. I'm going to write, if you want to send more IDs, then comma. Then I'm going to take one text box. So this is my text box. Okay, let me define. So first, LBL, this is label for the email address, and this is the to text address. Then second is I'm going to take, instead of to, I'm going to take CC. So here txt CC email. Then third, I'm going to LBL BCC 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 BCC. So first text box is for the CC, second is text box is the for 2, then CC, then BCC, then I have to put the subject test subject, giving the name txt subject. Third one, I'm going to give the message then here message. Then last one is a button. I'm going to give the name. Let me use the BR tag. We are going through the simple HTML. Let me run and check this. So right click on that, go to the view in browser. So send test email to CC and BCC. There is an email address. If you want to send multiple address, then, and if you want to big text box, then give some size to that. Big is coming. Okay. So give 300. Now somewhat bigger. So I'm adding this CSS to all the text boxes. But message is a single line, so let me change it to multi-line. So this is for text mode equal to multi-line. Yeah, now seems good. So let me check with the email. So first part is completed. One more thing is pending. In button, I have to create the on click function. So you can create like this also. On click equal to create new event, or you can go to the design part of the your SPX page. and here you can double click on your button, automatically it will go to the page and it will create the on click function there. So both the way you can create. Now next is I want to send email, then I have to just write some code. So I'm going to writing for the namespace. I have to write using system dot net, using system dot net dot mail to namespace. I have to call here. I have to write some code. I'm taking the code. I will just describe one by one. Okay, let me take the text box ID. ID is very important for the reading the data. So one ID, CC ID, PCC, subject, text message. Okay, so all the strings, I'm just storing the data, I'm reading the data. So this is the ID for the text box, two emails, this is ID for the CC email, this is for the BCC email, and there is a text box to uh, message, and text box, this text box for send a mess. This is for the subject, this is for the message. Let me pass this data. So then the predefined subject is there. So I'm going to create the subject, and this is the message. So first thing, what I'm doing, I'm taking the mail message, then mail, then new mail message, and mail object. Here I'm passing from which email address I'm going to pass. So just like I'm going to use Chirag. In Chirags @gmail.com, sender name I'm giving dot in Chirags to take. Chirag as csp.net tutorial. Then I'm passing the subject from the whatever we are inserting the text box, subject text box and message text box. Then email body I'm writing true. If you want to change any email, or if you are using any uh, text area editor like some editors are available there, then it will come into the HTML. So I'm just putting the HTML is equal to true. Here, if you are using multiple emails with the separated with the comma, then I'm going to split that emails with the comma, then I'm creating the string and I'm running one by one. It will just send add to mail, add to mail, mail.cc and bcc. This is for the two, this is for the carbon copy, this is for the blind carbon copy. So I'm sending with the for each one by one array it will read, and it will send, then it will read, then send. It will work like that. Next part is SMTP. SMTP client, SMTP is equal to new SMTP client, port 587, SSL I am putting true, default credential I am putting false, and there is a host name I am using the smtp.gmail.com. As per your requirement, you have a SMTP or organizational SMTP you can use your our own port and your network credentials for the sending to the mail. And very important part is network credential. Here I have to put my email address. So whatever the email address I am putting, and same email address I have to create the Google app password. So this is my email address, chirag.in in Chirag, and I'm going to the account. Here go to the security, then your two-step verification should be on. Then I'm going to the app password, click on the app password. Again it will ask you your Gmail password, click on next. Here I'm going to use, I want to create one more app password. So click on app, go to the others, or as per your requirement you can select your app. I'm using my ASP.NET C#, so I'm going to the other. I'm giving some name, ASP test. Click on generate. You will get a pop-up. This is your app password. I'm going to copy this app password. Then I'm going to paste there. Just remember that it will paste without space. So don't give any space on that. Go there. Click on done. So a password is created. So I put it there, and I'm writing some LBL message. There is a level. I am creating one for the message. Here I am writing email sent successfully, LBL message for color, and giving the color to them. Click on OK. So let me refresh the page. So I need an email address. I don't have multiple address, so I may be giving the same address to them. Here I am giving some address. Hello, how are you? So hello, how are you? I'm giving this. Here I'm putting one address. If you want to add multiple address, then we can go through that. Let me check with the one address. This is coming on now. Click on submit. So email sent successfully. Let me come there. See, there is one email. Hello, how are you? You can go through. Then there is a to and CC is also there. So like that we can send an email to a particular address. Just assume that I have one more email address. Forgot this email address. Let me check with the other email address. I'm deleting the previous mail. So Google send me an email regarding my app password creation. There is one email address. I'm going to put this email address now. Let me refresh the page. Second email address. I'm going to put the multiple email address. Subject. Let me click on submit. email sent successfully. Let me go there. We got a mail, hello, and now you can see there is a multiple addresses are there. Here also we got the mail, so multiple email addresses, chirag.asp.net is our tutorial, and here you can see multiple email addresses are visible here. Let me come there. So in this video we learn how to send a email to single or multiple users in CC and BCC using the smtp.gmail.com. Hope this will help. Thank you for watching.